They're going to be playing that shit at the clubs in Miami when they lose both the NBA and NHL finals. But what's happening? It's your boy, Zach, coming back with another episode of the BOTA Show. We had a nice little hiatus last week for Memorial Day. We're back again. James, your mic is muted, so that'd be really awkward if I introduced you and you just didn't say anything. But I'm here. Got the full cast. I got James. I got Drew. I got Nick. Boys, how's it going?
It's going great. How we all doing?
Oh, we good. How you doing, Nick?
Good, we good. Almost to the weekend. We got 2 more days.
Sir.
Yeah, we do. We got some interesting things going on for today's show. Bringing back Master Debaters versus our Rage Cage. Drew used all of his rage for the rest of the year. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, plenty of rage.
You've up enough rage to cause the Celtics come back and force a Game 7. Just
Almost. I needed to go a little bit harder, and we would have got there.
I know they did not show up for that game, but besides the point, we will then be going into our standard trash bag. We have a fan question of the week, and then James will be torturing every single person watching this with another Who Day. So we got a great show in store for you. Let's kick it right off with everyone's favorite, if I can find it, the BOTA News. I also feel like if anyone was wearing headphones, I apologize because I probably just destroyed your eardrums.
Yeah, this shit loud.
Mine was so delayed.
Was it really?
Shit. Mine was so delayed. You're like, if anyone was wearing headphones, all of a sudden my ears just fucking exploded from the speakers.
Well, I guess I don't know.
Shit.
I guess I can tell the future, but let's kick it off with the only franchise, only league that is in the regular season, the MLB right now. That's going over to Drew.
So, MLB time. There's not a whole lot going on. We'll give you the big news. A couple games, Yankees, Phillies games getting postponed because of the Canadian wildfires and air quality concerns in Philadelphia and New York. So, hopefully they put out those fires. Other than that, Jacob deGrom is out for the season. Tommy John surgery. Another big pitcher lost as usual. Other than that, let's just look at some standings because I ain't got nothing else for you.
With the Jake DeGrom news, like how fucking sad is it? Like I don't think there's a person who feels like, yeah, fuck Jake DeGrom, like for being whatever. Like all right, Nick does. Nick feels like fuck
him.
Okay.
Well,
he loves
biased.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like genuinely bad for Jake DeGrom, man. Like this is one of the best pitchers of this era, and I don't know. He can't fucking stay healthy.
No,
like we saw such a glimmer of beauty that 2019, I want to say. That 2019 we had like a sub-1 ERA, and it was absurd.
I mean, the dude's fucking incredible. They bring him over to Texas. Like he gets a new start. They're leading their division. Great team they put together over the offseason. And now he's done for the year. So that's a huge blow to the Rangers. It's a huge blow to the MLB to not get to watch him play. Super sad. Super sad.
What would be the economic impact if he changed his name to Jacques DeGrom? True. Just out of curiosity.
He'd probably have to start paying taxes in France at least, at a minimum.
Potentially.
I mean, you asked for the economic impact, so I'm just giving you my 2 cents here.
But speaking of the first place Rangers, they are absolutely tearing it up this year. Our favorite place to go back every time we talk about the MLB. Gotta revisit poor Oakland. Now 14-50. So
my goodness,
things are not improving at all.
You know, I always feel. Oh, sorry, Drew.
I was just gonna say they're 28 games back in the division.
I always feel like shit as a Red Sox fan, like when our team is like this, and we're still in like, arguably would be like a competitive team in any other division.
Yeah, we'd be tied for first in the AL Central.
It could be so much worse.
Yeah, you could be the Athletics, who are barely a baseball team, and aren't going to be a baseball team real soon. Yeah, they have a minus 200 run differential so far this year. There's not another team that's even minus 100. So I think that is as rock bottom gets. Little tour around the rest of the AL. AL Central, led by the 31-30 Twins. So they are a tight division. Top 4 teams are all within 5 games. Kansas City also bad, 18-43.
Yeah, notice Drew didn't say a good division, just a tight division.
Correct. Again, led by a team who is 1 game over 500. The AL East, I mean, I think probably it's less clear cut now. The AL West is also a pretty good division, but I mean, you're talking about a division with no teams under 500. The Red Sox are in last with the same record as the division leading Twins. So this division's scary, and significantly less tight than the Central. Over to the NL, Atlanta is holding a 3-game lead over Miami. So another Miami team playing well. Washington, pretty bad. Milwaukee in the Central, 1 game over the Pirates, another team that's been a little surprising this year. A couple games over 500, but right in the hunt for the division. Not something we can say often for the Pirates. The St. Louis Cardinals, 25-37. Very surprising. Didn't think this was a team that was going to be underperforming. They got a lot of talent, but they are. NL West, Arizona Diamondbacks, 1-game lead over the Dodgers. Hopefully they keep the 1-game lead over the Dodgers because fuck the Dodgers. San Francisco playing 500 baseball, and Colorado, as usual, bringing up the rear in the West. You're welcome.
Beautiful MLB standings, stats,
Probably.
everything that we need us to know.
That's what we do.
Is there for you to consume. All right, great. Well, let's move on over to the NHL. One of 2 leagues currently playing a final in Miami, Florida. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, and I have 2 nickels. It's very specific, but this year, yeah, specifically. The Miami Heat are no stranger to the NBA Finals or playing finals games in Miami. However, the Florida Panthers, this is their 2nd time ever making it to a Stanley Cup final, and the first time since 1996 that they've hosted an NHL Finals game. I would even say past the 2nd round. I don't think they've been to the conference finals in a long time either. So, besides the point, but the Vegas Golden Knights hold a 2-0 lead over Florida as they head back down to Miami. Florida Panthers think that they are in okay shape as they have done it before against the Bruins, coming back down from 3-1 against them in the opening round. I think it's a little different. I think they're down 2-0. They're going back into their building. And the Bruins did sweep them in Florida the first time around. So if they need to figure it out in Game 3 if they really want a chance, because there's no way they're coming back down 3-0. No.
Yeah, they don't look good. They do not look good.
They don't. That's the thing. They look like the first 4 games of the first round series that they played. They're seems like they're running out of juice. I mean, I don't know what else to say about them, but it also doesn't help when the opposing team, every goalie that they have played in the playoffs has a sub 900 save percentage. So they're shredding teams. But obviously that is the main thing going on in the NHL is the Stanley Cup Finals. Some other news: Ivan Provorov was traded from the Flyers. He's going to the Blue Jackets. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I missed it here, I think Radko Gudas is going to be playing in Game 3. He left Game 2 with an undisclosed injury, but he's coming back. And then I guess really the only other thing about the NHL I want to talk about is that hit. The Matthew Tkachuk hit on Jack Eichel. So I know a lot of people are going to sit there and complain that was a dirty hit, dirty play. It was not. You need to relax. Jack Eichel was halfway to the ice when he got a hit. Matthew Tkachuk could not have done anything. He was going for a clean hit. there's absolutely nothing that they could have done. So I don't know. People need to chill on that, but that's really it for the NHL. A lot of offseason stuff is going to be happening soon. A lot of trades I'm expecting from other teams. Carter Hart of the Flyers is also expected to be traded within the next week or two. So we'll see where he ends up. But looks like the Flyers are going for a full retool.
Zach, I got a little tidbit we forgot about that Patrick Kane could miss most of next year.
I did not know that. I know he has an injury.
Yeah, they grinded his shit out of his hip. To I don't know, some like corrective surgery, but they didn't sound pretty. I looked up what it meant. I got to stop looking up what medical stuff means, man, because it's fucking disgusting every time.
Well, that's another thing too, is that his age is playing a big factor into that, and he really hasn't decided on a team that he wants to play for. I guarantee you that if he had a team picked out and they really needed him, he would suck it up and go get the surgery, and he'd probably come back a lot sooner. But I mean, it doesn't sound anything like the Landeskog injury where he's going to be out for the entire season next year too. It's just crazy. It's crazy to think that you're going to miss pretty much an entire season, an entire year off of your career. So that's crazy. I didn't realize it was that bad for him. So awesome. All right. Well,
Patrick Kane is also like 38. So,
well, right. I know that. I mean, he wasn't that much of a contributing factor for the Rangers this playoffs. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? The Rangers are a whole nother story. They're on the fence of blowing that whole thing up too. All right. Well, NHL news. That's it for you. Let's transition on over to the other league that is playing in a finals right now, and that's the NBA with Nick. Nick, what do you got for us?
We got Game 3. Denver's at the Miami Heat Stadium. Is it a stadium or an arena?
It's an arena.
I think it's an arena.
But master debaters, what the fuck is the difference?
But yeah, Game 3's tonight. I'm gonna go with Miami. I think Jimmy Butler is gonna have one of the best playoff games, finals games in his career.
Himothy,
yes, patent pending. So yeah, we got Game 3 tonight. In other news around the league, Chris Paul was waived. He's now a free agent. No idea where he's gonna go. He's old. He wants money.
I believe he said he's having a press conference on June 28th to discuss his future.
Possible retirement. We'll see. And to stick with Miami news, Damian Lillard has put out his choice of team where he would be traded to, and I'm all in for it. Get him the hell out of Portland. The guy's literally wasting his career, and he needs to go to a team that
Wait, so what was on his list?
It was Brooklyn, the Celtics, the Heat, and the Knicks. And his first choice was Miami. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes at the end of the season and into free agency. But that's all I got for the NBA, boys.
I like what's where the Heat are standing right now. Although they're like down, they have 3 of their next 4 games in Miami. Like they'll be fine.
Wait,
they're tied right now.
They're tied.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1-1. Never mind, I'm thinking of Panthers. But 3 of their next 4 in Miami. That's a good sign.
I don't know. I think the Nuggets are a much better team.
By far.
So I think if the Nuggets play some full basketball games, unlike Game 2, the Heat are going to have a whole lot of trouble. Really, no matter what. It doesn't matter how well Jimmy Butler plays. If the Nuggets are on, I think the Nuggets win these games.
Jokic is going to have his game. He's going to have a triple double. It all depends on Jamal Murray. If he has a 30-point game and he's shooting efficiently, I think they got that win, that game in the bag.
Do you guys want to hear the most clickbait trade? I forgot to share this, but the most clickbait trade I've ever seen, like a mock trade. Somebody was just like, "Oh, they're talking about all these players that can be traded." Is a 3-way deal that this person proposed. Miami would receive Tatum and Brogdon. Portland would receive Brown, Smart, and Williams. Boston would get the number 3 pick, Anthony Simmons, Tyler Hero, Nasir Little, and Bam.
No.
What?
Nightmarishly bad.
No.
That's terrible.
Nothing to do with that.
No.
Ew.
What the hell is even that?
If you're gonna
Why
get
would
rid
you
of
get rid of Brown, Tatum, and Brogdon? Why?
Why
would they do
It's stupid.
I saw a mock trade earlier today. It was for Lillard. It was JB, Smart, and a bunch of picks just for Lillard. I was like, don't agree with that. I
Right,
think
even
Brown
that,
alone is if we were to give up a player of his caliber would be enough to trade for Lillard. We don't need to add in Marcus Smart to that.
No. I don't know. It's stupid trade season for like NBA, social media, and all of them are awful. Every
It's
single
all
one.
talk. I think he ends up staying in Boston ultimately. JB and Tatum
Maybe.
are going to be with each other for a very long time.
Still don't know if I love
I
it.
hope so, dude. I really hope so. I'm tired of losing stars.
I think they can get it done. We got to get a big. That's what I think needs to happen. Al Horford is killing us.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not the answer.
No,
Well, you don't like the occasional Al Horford 3 that he chucks up
I mean
there?
I do, and I scream and I cheer, but like,
Right. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And I mean, I want Williams to be better too, but like, dude's always injured. When he's out there, great, but he's always
When?
injured.
Exactly.
when that's the
Yeah,
key
I
word.
mean, I also don't know why they didn't play him more in that series.
I think it was fear of injury. I think.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
That's the thing. You're afraid to get him injured, but you don't make it past the conference finals. So what good is it? Like, you got to play someone to get past a certain round. Like you have to play the man. You have to play him because now he's not injured and you're not in the playoffs anymore. So what good is it?
Now he's not here for next year.
Oh, fantastic! That doesn't mean he won't get injured. Have some freak injury on an electric scooter in the downtown Boston or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
We
that
don't
shit
need to
happens
get
all the time. That happens all the time to players. They get these weird ass injuries. Who was it that cut their hand and had had to sit on the bench for 10 games?
I think it was JB.
He cut his hand because he dropped the bottle.
Yeah, it was like the
Like,
webbing in
yeah.
between here.
The injury that Tom Brady had, like right before a playoff game in practice, where the same injury that not with glass, but he got his thumb ripped back and the webbing of his hand was torn open. He had to play an entire game with just blood gushing out of his hand. I mean, those weird.
Blake Snell. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Did Blake Snell have the same thing happen to him too?
No, Blake Snell was doing work on his house, and when he was on Tampa, and he dropped like a bit of tile on his foot, and got put on the 10-day IL. Like, it happens. Weird shit just happens.
Right, weird shit just happens. But that's the thing. If you have a history of injuries, weird shit that happens it's magnified. So I mean, not that that's gonna happen, but like that shit happens all the time. You got to use them. You use them when you have them. I mean, they weren't gonna win. They weren't gonna beat the Heat by draining a 3-ball. They were gonna beat them in the paint. And the only person that you really can do that with, it's not Al Horford. It's gonna be Robert Williams. So that's my take. But great. All right. Well, let's move on to the NFL. James, we got some football news for you. Anything fun or anything fun for us?
Nothing really like absurd. It's mostly just the rumor mill spinning right now. Yeah, I mean, rumor mill. Training camp started, like rookie and whatever, and OTAs. Like, I don't know. It's a dead season for football.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard much. I mean, Patriots front wise, Christian Gonzalez looks like the athletic freak that we all thought he was. So that's great. Good news for me.
That's solid. That's nice.
DeAndre Hopkins, I think he's going to Tennessee for a tryout or scheduled tryout. Or
He
visit.
is. I think it's either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know necessarily what the date was, but I don't know why the hell he would want to go there.
His career is just over. If he goes there, it's done for.
I mean, it's the thing. He wants to play with a good quarterback and a good defense, and they have neither. So why would you do that?
Also, Will Levi looks like dog shit. He looks like he's having a tough time.
Yeah, Levis does not look good.
Levis, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, there's one. That's the news. I knew there was something that was supposed to be talked about. Isaiah Rodgers has admitted to at this point gambling on games involving the Colts while he was on the Colts.
That one's pretty bad. That one's pretty
Fucking
bad.
bad. What is wrong with these fucking people?
Stupid.
It's
You
not
don't.
hard. It's not hard to be.
I don't know.
Gambling?
I get
Really
that.
fucking hard.
Come on. Do you not make enough fucking money?
Forget about that. Why are you betting on your own team? They went like 4-15 last, 4-13.
No one said he was betting on them.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. What the fuck? That's so dumb. That's just so stupid.
Yes.
I'm
I
so
can't.
tired of athletes just doing dumb shit. Like, you have the world at your fingertips. You have unlimited resources, and you just fucking do stupid shit. It makes no sense to me. None.
Nope. None. Zero.
I mean that sucks for him too, because he's not a guaranteed player on that team.
No. I would gladly ride the bench and hand out towels to the athletes for the veteran minimum. Glad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I do a whole lot more than that for the veteran minimum.
Yeah, Drew, what would you do? Let's hear it.
What would
New
you do,
segment.
Drew?
What would Drew do for veteran minimum? I'm gonna hold on. Let's create a banner right.
You throw it at me, I will tell you whether or not I will do it.
Will you be Deshaun Watson's masseuse?
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Non-penetrative sex, Drew. There you go. Oh,
Non-penetrative, only Robin tugs.
Only if I can wear a GoPro the whole time.
No, but you can wear
Is
goggles.
that for your pleasure or his pleasure? Because I feel like
That's for evidence, Zach.
Oh, okay. All right. So then...
Because I mean, that could lead to a whole lot more than the veteran minimum. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I also love the fact that it's not. I didn't preface this as veteran minimum. I just said for some money. It's like it's an undisclosed amount of money that you want to do all this stuff for.
All right, Drew, would you get in an elevator with Ray Rice?
For some money,
For
some
some
quantity
amount
of
of
money.
It's like
Okay,
Deal or No Deal, where we'll let you pick a suitcase before, you get knocked out, and then you find out what's in the suitcase after.
I was gonna say stipulations. You go 3 rounds, but you have to wear a wig.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
He likes it to be like very like
Yeah.
as real as possible for him.
Yeah, I'd probably let Ray Rice beat the shit out of me. I guess I don't see why not.
Now, here's another question: is that the guaranteed veteran minimum for a year, or is it like a 3-year deal? Like, what are we swinging here?
A year is cool.
It's a 1-year deal, so it's just a 1-year veteran minimum deal.
One
Okay.
lump sum payment for the veteran minimum for 1 year.
Okay, and that's a full payment, or is there taxes and shipping taken out of that too?
Taxes, naturally.
I would
Taxes.
prefer there were no taxes. But
And
Well,
therapy.
I know, and I'm sure you would prefer not to get into an elevator with Ray Rice wearing a
yeah,
wig.
but if I'm getting paid for it, then that's one thing. I don't think I want to commit tax evasion.
Well, if you do want to do that, I could hook you up with Brett Favre because he's really good at that.
Yeah, only in Mississippi though.
Oh! Would Drew do it for the minimum? Would Drew be Brett Favre's dick pic proofer? Every dick pic he sends out, you have to proof. Make sure it's like good. It's a good one, Brett. For the vet minimum, Drew.
What is the definition of good though? Like,
Whatever whatever the standards that Drew and Brett established together.
That means there has to be a discussion before. I'm gonna go with no. I don't want to talk to Brett Favre about his dick.
I bet if you talk to Brett Favre about it, he has like a beautiful profile, like a portfolio of all of his weird dick shit.
So he's just gonna send me like a fucking photo album, and I have to go through them and like give him which ones pass.
Be like, ooh, black and white. I like that. Artsy.
I like the sepia tone. Yes.
What Instagram filter is really gonna make my balls pop here?
If I don't have to talk to him about it beforehand, I for the veteran minimum, I would do it.
But if
no.
If I have to communicate with him,
A lot of
about it,
stipulations
I'm
being
out.
thrown around here, Drew. It's either a yes or no question. Will you look at Brett Favre's genitalia for the league minimum
I think I answered the
What
question.
is the
on a
minimum?
consistent basis? Okay.
I know that's a good ass question.
There's a lot of stuff I'd be willing to do for that quantity of money. Yeah,
$900,000.
yeah, I do a lot of
After
weird shit for
4 years
$900,000.
Brett Favre's dick pics.
I already told you the
Okay.
stipulation.
So for all of you who are watching this and not listening, what if Brett made you put his balls, like his whole wiener, inside this, and you were the photographer?
The glory shot.
Yeah. Like every shot, you had to fucking make sure.
Oh,
Brett
trademark.
had
It's called the glory hole. That's what that light's called now.
the
Trademark.
glory hole.
Yeah.
It's even better. Hold on. It's even better. The ADHD is firing right now. It's even better when you do this, and it's like, ah. Anyway, Drew would do a lot for $1,000. Is the moral.
Forget about those. Drew, would you be a fluffer for the league minimum?
The fuck is a fluffer?
What?
James, please tell me you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. The bottom half of the screen knows. It's the person in porn that like keeps them hard between sets.
Oh, I knew what that was. I just didn't know the term.
Drew, you got to do anything you can to keep this man hard in between penetration. Are you doing it?
No.
No.
Nope.
Drew, that's
No.
kind of selfish of you, man. I'm not gonna lie.
No, there's too many factors in that. There's too many diseases and shit that come
Should've given
into
a lick.
play there. No, we're good. We're good on that one.
$900,000.
You can keep your $1 million. I'm a pass. Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking money, Drew.
I'm a pass.
I'd rather get punched in the head by Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike Tyson can punch me in the head for $900,000. That
No.
can happen.
Easy.
All right. Okay.
Absolutely.
Mike Tyson bites. You have to let Mike Tyson bite your left ear off, and then have them surgically reattach it, and then have him bite it off again for $900,000.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
What about Mike
don't want
Tyson will give you $900,000 per ear he bites off?
Still pass.
Shit. Take both of them.
They both of you got 1.8.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can't have my ears. Good on that.
All right. So this has been What Would Drew Do for Some Money? Tuning into our great new segment. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but that was amazing. Jesus, let me reset my brain here. We're done with the news. We're going on to our wonderful segment.
Are we passing over the Messi thing?
Oh, we definitely are, I guess. Yeah. Lionel Messi. Whatever.
Yeah, very, very, very American of us. Nice job, us.
I mean,
I said fuck the MLS.
the average ticket to go to one of those games went from $26 to $450.
Fucking outrageous.
Cool.
Speaking of soccer, did you guys hear about Karim Benzema's contract?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 3 years, $643 million.
Wait, I'm sorry. How many years?
3 year, $643.
He's making $210 million a year.
Yeah, it's fucking unreal.
Like $214 million a year.
That's what the Saudi Arabia League will pay you, man.
Would
They
you
want
suck
you to
Karim
work
Benzema's toes
hard.
after a game for the league veteran minimum?
I do it for his current contract.
Come here.
I'd do it for 10% of his current contract.
Okay, all right. So you would in fact after each and every game suck Karim Benzema's toes
For 10% of the money that he's
Of the money
making?
that he's currently
Yes.
making. All right.
For $60 million? Yes.
Good to know.
I do a lot of shit for $60 million. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a lot of fucking money. Insane. Anyways, yeah, Drew. James, you wanna talk to us about Lionel Messi coming to Inter
Yes.
Miami or
Miami, if you will.
Miami
Please.
FC or whatever the fuck they're called?
Inter Miami. So, your boy called this, by the way, on the BOTA Morning News Wrap. But Messi lands in Inter Miami. I didn't call the team, but he is for a long time had like a fascination with the MLS. He's kind of alluded to it for years. He gets released from PSG. It's kind of like writing's on the wall. So the first thing people say is that there's not enough money in the MLS to pay Messi. But what he did is, I think he still ends up taking a pay cut, but he gets a revenue share from the Apple TV contract because they have the rights to MLS TV or whatever. Adidas is pushing a bunch of money to get him into the MLS. And I think he becomes a partial owner of Inter Miami with David Beckham. There's he is making out in the long term fucking fantastic.
Right. I mean, he's basically betting on his own brand to completely boom the MLS. Which
Imagine being that good of a player. Like, that's like if Patrick Mahomes went to the XFL. Like, cool, but you're gonna like give me a large portion of like a revenue share from your TV rights. That's absurd.
Yeah.
Also, it's absurd because I don't know. They're definitely not making that much money in the XFL. But wow.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely the smart thing to do, especially where the league wasn't going to be able to afford to pay him. So, I mean, obviously he thought about this. You know, he's making all his money on contracts and deals, and now he, like you said, he has that shared revenue stream. So he's going to be set. And not only that, he's going to be in Miami. I mean, what more could you want? Not be in Paris. Who wants to stay in Paris when you go to Miami and be on the beach every single day in between soccer matches?
Zach, did you just choose Miami over Paris? Have you ever been to Miami?
Or Paris?
I mean, for him,
Personally, I have no desire to go to Paris.
I mean, you have to think about it like this too. He played in Barcelona for a long time, and Miami and Barcelona are very similar in what their climate are and kind of what they have access to. So,
from our favorite broccolini Robertini. Hold on.
thanks, Rob. I know I am. Appreciate you.
I don't.
There's a lot going on. Holy shit.
Oh my God! It just keeps going. Yeah, I'm not against Rob on this. So Rob's currently blowing up our comment section. Also, thank you, Rob, because it helps the shares. I don't. Is this the master debaters topic? Is like Paris over or Paris is less than Miami?
I don't. Okay, but that's
None
not.
of us have been to Paris.
I've been to Miami, like maybe for 20 minutes.
We've been to Miami Airport.
That's exactly but that's like, well, Ohio is kind of like the moon because no one fucking knows who lives there, and it's a desolate place. So
I actually just had a friend who moved to Ohio to find himself, and I was like, I don't understand.
Rob, you coming? You coming in?
Rob, if you want to come in for a hot segment,
I'm not
yell at
saying
Rob.
that I would take Miami over Paris. I'm only saying that I think that
That's exactly what you said.
I literally said Messi would rather go to Miami versus Paris. That's exactly what I said.
He didn't have a choice. He couldn't stay in Paris. They released him.
Okay,
Let
but
me
that's besides the it's like he's mad that I said that Messi would rather be in Miami than Paris. Like that just blew up his spot. But whatever.
Miami's an
Anyway,
absolute shithole.
listen, I don't know. He got a better deal coming in. I don't fucking know. He wanted to be in the MLS. I'm just comparing Miami to Barcelona because they're similar climates. I don't fucking know.
He's
Jesus
going
Christ.
to Miami because he wants to be in the MLS, and David Beckham owns the team, and I'm sure was like, yeah, we'll give you whatever you want. Get over
Yeah,
there.
pretty much.
I don't think David Beckham was like, beaches and palm trees, Lionel. Beaches and palm trees.
You know, Barcelona,
There was
they
a big
call it.
factor. Jesus
or
Christ.
Miami. Oh, God, here we go. All right, let him at him, folks. Let him at him. Step to the side. Step to the side.
Hold on, Rob. Hold on. I love you. Here,
Love you too.
I'm gonna play this for you here.
It's not
Welcome
playing.
to Impromptu Rage Cage featuring
Yeah,
Brock.
bro, heated. Whatever Lionel Messi wants to do, whatever. You saying going to Miami over Paris has got to be the most cranked up dumb shit I've ever heard in my entire life. You're like, man, you know what's so much better than Europe, dude? Funny beaches. Man, fuck you. You don't give two shits about beaches, all right?
Like either of
$1.6
them.
billion. You pay a man $1.6 billion, he will go sit in a field of uranium for all he cares. But you're like, nah, dude, it's Miami over Paris. Get out of here. Also, Barcelona and Paris, not even relatable. Not even relatable. That's like, man, you know what's my favorite place in the whole world? McDonald's. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Well, I know that Gordon Ramsay opened a restaurant. Nah, bro, same thing. Same thing, dude. They're like, you know, A to B.
I'm confused. Which one is
Bum.
McDonald's?
Anyways, love you guys. Hope all is well.
Good to know. All right. Well, that was Rage Cage? Question mark.
That was Rob defending Paris as a whole.
Sounded a little racist.
I don't understand. Like, I just never gotten the allure to going to Paris. Like, yeah,
Have you been to
We're
Paris?
going to fucking Miami.
I never said I liked Miami. I said he liked Miami. Jesus Christ.
Heck,
You guys-
First of all, how do you know he likes
Fucking
Miami? Were
right.
you guys texting the other day like Lionel thoughts? And he's like, thanks for reaching out, Zach. I love Miami. Thank you so much for offering me the query. No one's asked, man. You know what I don't like about Paris? It's not Miami. And you're like, got it. Thanks, bro.
I
Appreciate
don't
you
like
pitching.
it either. I have no stake in this game. I don't even like
Well,
soccer.
apparently enough mistake to make sweeping declarations and ultimatums. Enough to be like, I know for certain
whatever.
my best friend, little Lionel, really hates Paris and loves Miami.
Little Lionel?
Get the fuck out of
He's a
here.
little man. He's a little man.
He's kind of small. I mean, he's a striker, right? So he's small.
$1.6 billion, son. He'd go anywhere.
All right. Well, why is he not in
He'd
Columbus?
go play deep in the tundra if they offered him that money. Then you'd be
Okay,
on
so
here
why
like,
the fuck is he
man,
in
you know what he
Toronto?
hates more than Paris? The tundra? Paris, dude. He loves snow caps.
LA just had
man.
Zlatan. Why didn't he go there?
Because they didn't offer him that money.
I guarantee you, any one of those teams would have offered him that money.
Would have, should have, could have, but they didn't. No one likes Miami. No one likes Miami in general. The first question people ask when they're in Miami is, how do I leave Miami? I've never been in a scenario where someone's like, Rob, you want to go to Paris? Nah. What, sunny beaches of Miami? Let's go.
See, Rob's a man of
Oh,
class.
midnight
He's me.
Paris.
Man, I wouldn't go to either. This is besides the point. I'm just talking about one specific person.
Oh, yeah. Your dear confidant, Lionel Messi. I forgot. Your homie. The guy who sends you good night text going, I can't wait to be in Miami. Fuck Paris.
Rob, where the fuck were you when Drew said he would suck toes for $900,000? Like, you gotta shit on me for
Dude,
buying
I
Paris.
would sell for $900,000.
I want right with a wig on for $900,000.
Dude, if someone
There's a
offered me
difference.
$900,000 and said, here's Drew's janky ass sweaty toes, I'd be like, serve them up. Lego.
Why
Sounds
did you have to
delightful.
go under the bus there?
I don't know. I wasn't talking about Drew. I was talking about Kareem Benzema.
Classic deflection.
What is going on?
Okay, Rob's. All right. And as soon as fast as
Oh,
he
that
came,
might be
he
one
is.
of the greatest things that's ever happened in a BOTA live stream.
No, that was. I
Alright,
enjoyed
well,
every minute
I
of
guess
that.
I'm done with BOTA forever because Rob just fucking destroyed my entire life.
I guess the only question
What
left
do,
now
what
is
do I even do? I mean, I can't say Paris. I can't say Miami. Fuck that. I can't even live in Boston anymore because it's a major city. Fuck myself.
Zach, what did you learn today?
I guess I can't mention a city and give an opinion on said city anymore.
Yeah, next time keep your mouth shut, Zach.
That's what we learned today.
Drew, I'll give you $900,000 to keep my mouth shut. How about that?
All right.
That's going to be very hard for you. All right. Well, we did have a master debaters. I think we're still going to go through with it after that impromptu rage cage. Okay.
Zach is reeling right now.
Dude, I don't even know what to do.
You just got.
I want-
torn
honestly,
up by
you know what?
Rob.
No, you know what? No, fuck Paris. I want Rob to get his ass back on this show.
Oh,
Fuck Paris.
God.
That's right. Show up again, Rob. We'll watch what happens. All right. We're going to master debaters because I can't handle this anymore. Welcome one, welcome all. Master debaters. I'm defeated now. I feel like my life's purpose has been destroyed.
Man, we're talking about what's your least favorite city?
Fucking Paris, France, dude. I don't know.
Yes, back into the comment.
Wait, oh no, hold on. Where is he?
I'm fucking
Rob,
dead.
get your cute ass back in here. You won't do it. Paris sucks. Miami forever. Miami gang. Yeah, woo. All right. Master debaters, what's our fucking question? Because I forget.
Which team is going to improve the most?
Oh yeah, all right. Well, we were gonna have a nice little transition from the NFL on over to our masturbators question before Rob decided to be a dick. Which
You put out the most asinine take of all time.
it wasn't a take. It had nothing to do with me.
Check the fucking replay.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking stepped away from my dinner to hop back.
Oh, can I just remove that?
I didn't
Hold
do
on.
that, I promise.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
All right, Rob, what do you got now for me? What's up?
And I'm just excited to see what other scorching, educated takes you have about European geography and players and their thoughts.
Somebody make Rob make noise.
I'm not gonna lie, honestly, Green Bay, Wisconsin, better than both of those cities.
How'd you even hear Rob?
What the fuck does that mean? Green Bay was what?
Green Bay, Wisconsin, better than Paris, better than Miami. Fuck you, chicken strips.
First of all, Zach, I don't think you've ever been to either of those places, my guy.
It's 3, and I've been to one of them.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Sounds like you've been to the wrong one.
No, I feel as though I've been to the right one.
All right, well, never mind.
Green Bay is nice. I can't compare it to Paris or Miami, but I like Green Bay.
I don't understand.
What? I'm just.
I don't understand all.
What?
I have a burn hatred for Miami.
I understand that because you lived in opposite Miami.
Not wrong.
I'm really not wrong.
About Miami all of a sudden. Again, a place you've never. Brother, let me just educate you on Miami.
I went to the Miami airport and it was air conditioned. All right, bitch. That's why I like it. Now get fucked.
Wait, what's the reason you like it?
It was air conditioned. That shit's hot outside.
So your claim to fame is I don't want to be hot, so I'm gonna get cool. So I'm gonna go somewhere hot where they let me get cool.
Yeah, because I'm cooler by comparison.
So your reason for Miami over Paris is air conditioning.
Yeah, because I'm cooler by comparison to the outside.
Okay.
I think it's a comparison issue that we're having here. I think that's
think
the problem.
it's a- I
That
think
doesn't
it's a
understand
Zach never been to these
comparisons.
places issue.
Oh dear God, Rob, what are you having for dinner? Let's transition over to other things other than Paris and.
Actually, so hear me out. I microwaved a bag of chips. Now, before you all jump down my throat, the bag of chips very clearly says, in order to enjoy this bag of chips, I'm sorry, not microwave, please put me in the oven at 350 degrees for 7 minutes. This is what it reads on there.
Were those the friggin' dreams aren't this good? Those
Yeah,
ones?
dude. And I promise you, I've had better
good.
nightmares. These are the worst things I've ever had. It is like drinking eating hot balsa wood. It is miserable. It is like chewing through gravel. It's like being in Miami. It's shitty and it sucks. And Zach has never been there, and I don't think he should be allowed to talk about it. And it's garbage. And it's just so I don't know. It's not great.
I've been to the airport. I like their air conditioning. That's all I have to
Fuck
say.
you.
I think Miami is better than Paris because I like the air conditioning.
Again, I never once said.
Zach, if you ever
Who did that? Was that me? That wasn't me.
I didn't remove them.
I didn't remove him.
Me.
Dude, all right, Zach. We got beef now?
I didn't do that. I'm not touching anything. I have a dollar coin in my hand. I'm playing with it. Jesus.
Life rule in Miami. Don't touch anything. It's a miserable place.
I'm okay. I'm sure it is. I don't particularly care for either city. I don't want to go to either one of them.
But you think one is better than you?
I don't. I think Lionel Messi likes the climate in Miami better than the climate in Paris. That's why he chose a city like that. He could go to any MLS team he wanted to. I don't know.
I don't think every MLS team offers him.
It's not about who offered him the money. It's the fact that he could have gotten a contract from any one of the. What? I don't know how I can hear him either. Usually I'm deaf.
Offered him the money. What? That doesn't make any sense. It is literally because Miami offered him the biggest contract.
It's Lionel Messi. If he walked up to your team owner and said, "Hey, I want to sign here," he would have given you anything.
Right. First of all, that didn't happen. Okay, if according to your logic,
How do you know that didn't happen?
You have no idea. He's
don't know what happened.
35-year-old, whatever, grown-ass man. You think that if some place like Tennessee, I don't think they have a soccer team, but let's say Tennessee's like, here's $80 billion. You think he goes, nah, fam, I want to go to Miami. They offering me 1.6. It is entirely about the money. That is exactly, there is no debate. There is no master debater on this. This isn't like, yo, did you hear that? Like, Nova Scotia offered him 1.7, and he went, nope, I like Miami. It is entirely that Miami offered him way more. That's just a fact.
Okay, so where's the proof then? Because you're talking like you have all these
It's
numbers.
called he's signing with Miami.
You have no other offers on the table. That's what I'm asking you.
He could have an offer from every team. He's going to pick the biggest one. No player, no self-respecting soccer player chooses the MLS for fun. No one's like, I've really had it at the Premier League and Liga. Now it's time to go test myself at MLS.
Rob, my whole entire point is the fact that he's not making a lot of money from these teams. It's from the revenue sharing, which he could have gotten with any team. You say that like every team offered it. Why does it? He went to wherever that offer came on top of the best money, which would have been Miami. But you're saying that like that they're the only team that offered him it.
I mean, it makes the most sense, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Most players get at least multiple offers.
Right, so wouldn't you choose the highest offer? Right, but so let's say you get multiple offers, Zach. Which one are you picking?
Okay, well, what are my choices?
Nope, I'm just saying. Let's say you get hypothetically multiple offers. Which one you picking?
Again, what are my options? I'm not just going to pick the biggest number.
Why? Let's say that you're Lionel Messi's age. You've accomplished everything he has. You're going to pick a low-tier offer for what?
I never said I was picking a fucking low-tier Rob. What I'm trying to tell you is that
let's say that you're 38 years old. You've accomplished everything in soccer there is to accomplish. And you want to go sign one more deal. And Burger King offers you $1. And KFC offers you $1.6 billion. And another team offers you $1 billion. Now, on top of that, they're going to give you all the revenue shares, and you get to be the Burger King. Which offer are you taking?
I'm honestly I might be the Burger King, Rob.
I know, they all let you be the Burger King. All of them.
I might want to be the Burger King. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, you do. So are you going to take, you get to be the Burger King and a revenue share and $1? Are you going to take, you get to be the Burger King and the revenue share and $10? Are you taking, you get to be the Burger King, the revenue share, and $1.6 billion? And I swear to God, Zach, if you argue with me, just argue with me, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Dude, you just sit there on your weird-ass broke Miami horse and you go, well, that's a tough choice there, Cap. I'd probably have to weigh the climate. I don't give two fucks if it's a blizzard 364 out of the year. You're taking the 1.6. You're taking the biggest offer.
But why? Okay, again.
Why?
If you're making the same amount of money and your options are Nashville, Tennessee, fucking San Antonio, Texas, or Miami, Florida, what are you picking? Miami, Florida.
In this argument, you're now saying every MLS team went. How does $1.6 billion from
You don't know that. I'm saying there's a hypothetical.
I'm confident that's not what happened. It would be a headline, Zach. If every MLS team went, here's the same money. What are you doing, Chief?
Okay, so on the other side of that, if he didn't do that, then why did he go to Miami and ask for a contract? If these teams were offering him a fucking contract, then he's going to Miami on purpose.
Because, okay, he goes to a team and he goes, hey there, team, legendary player right here. I would like to play here. As he says to every team he goes to, will you pay me? And they go, well, golly gee, how does this offer sound? There you go. He went to all these teams, I'm sure, and Miami went, here's a bunch of money, and he went, neat. He did not go to Miami and go, I love Florida. That swamp water and deep humidity really gets me going on the pitch.
Rob, go eat your warm bag of chips.
I think Rob won that master debater.
Yeah.
I disagree wholeheartedly, but that's fine.
That's fine. That's the point of the segment.
My entire point is he didn't just pick a new franchise based off of climate. I'm just saying that he probably prefers that over Paris.
I don't.
I said, and then it turned into this.
First of all, why would he prefer that? What do you know about his climate? Because
He played in Barcelona for most of his life. It's that's similar.
I've lived in Boston most of my life. I hate the Boston climate.
Okay, because it's cold. Do you like warm weather?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
The
then go
argument
play
you're
fucking
making, though, is that
Barcelona,
because he
Spain,
played
dude. It's
football-
warm there.
Right. The argument you're making is because he played a sport in one place for a long time. That must be his preferred climate.
I don't understand. That's not. It has nothing to do with his sole decision. I'm just saying that could have been a factor.
Guys, did I miss? Am I mishearing that one?
That is what you're kind of saying there, Zach.
How is that what I'm saying?
You've been adamant about him choosing Miami because the climate was close to Barcelona.
Because he quote unquote played a lot there. Tom Brady played 20 years in Boston. You think he gave two fucks about it over California or Florida? No, because he likes the heat. That had nothing to do with him playing 20 years here, and he didn't go to choose to play in fucking Antarctica after.
Right, he went back to fucking warm climate.
Yes, but he played in Boston for 20 years, so you see how that doesn't work?
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
Oh
Again,
my goodness.
the climate has nothing to fucking do with it. I just said that might be a factor as to why he chose Miami over any other MLS.
If the sentence you say is object A has nothing to do with it, but it might have been a reason why he made a choice, then it sounds like object A had something to do with it.
Again, my whole point is that it's not. It wasn't the.
Zach, I love you. I love you so much, my guy. You are giving me an aneurysm.
Between how this debate is going and Miami over Paris, this is exciting. This is great content, folks. My God.
I am loving every second of this.
Having a grand old time. We're just sitting back and watching.
I'm just an observer at this point.
Yeah, no, we can't do anything. We just have to stay in our lane, Nick. All right. Well, I think we can end Master Debaters. I don't think we need to debate anymore. Rob, thank you, Rob. That was.
I can't, Rob. I can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, for some reason your audio keeps cutting out. Bye, Rob. Love you.
You asked for that. You specifically requested that is what occurred.
You did. Yeah. You loaded the gun that shot you. I mean.
Again, my entire point is that I don't even know what I'm supposed to say at this point.
I think we're supposed to not talk about this anymore.
All I'm saying is that if he had a choice of any MLS city, he's going to pick something that he's used to. That was my point.
I think we should move on.
If Rob comes back one more time, this show is just going off.
I'm just reiterating my point. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all.
So anyway, fan question of the week. I don't think we need to master debate anymore.
No, that was plenty.
Where is that? Let's just get that off screen. I think we're good there. Fan question of the week. Let's make it a little more positive. Who would have known that's what we needed right now? Fan question of the week was, who is the most likable athlete? Who is the best? It's not best brand. That's a different question. But who's the most universally liked? Who's the athlete that people can't hate? I want to hear it. Let's go. Drew, Nick, Zach, Yamis. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me say the fan one. The questions that the fan submitted that I was supposed to. Anyway. We have Jimmy Pibbles. Interesting. Billy 12 Trees, which I didn't believe was a real human until I looked up. He's like a rugby player. I'm going to have to look more into that one. And Alex Rodriguez, which I don't believe you. So now, Drew. There's not a shot Alex Rodriguez is the most like anything. Drew, you're up.
Oh, man. This is a hard fucking question. There's a lot of athletes in the world,
Are we doing all
Uh-huh.
time or present?
Present. Let's go present. Keep it relevant.
There's a lot of athletes. I have a lot of feelings toward a lot of athletes. I don't think many of them are.
Dude, there's one that's like screaming at me that I really thought you were gonna pick for this, and I'm shocked.
So it's a hard thing to think about. I don't know.
You had a whole Zach getting yelled at segment to think
Yeah,
about.
this is what I was thinking about during that.
Let's just invite someone from the community just to come on and yell at Zach. Segment.
Absolutely, as long as you guys are ready to pay for my therapy.
Is that the vet minimum? Drew will give you therapy.
I
for the
promise
vet
you, it's
minimum.
not the veteran. It's not the vet minimum. The medication, yeah, maybe, but I don't know about the therapy. So,
Okay, Nick, you got one in the meantime? Well, Drew thinks, I guess.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, maybe. Seems like a nice
Ooh,
guy. He's
I don't
young.
hate that. I don't hate that. I kind of like
Right?
that.
He has fun with the reporters, as far as I see. There's just so many
Madden.
athletes.
Madden 24 cover athlete, Josh Allen.
He is.
The
I'm
cover just
excited.
came out today. It's actually, the cover kind of fucks. It goes
It
hard.
looks good.
It looks good. Zach, do you have an answer?
yeah, David Ortiz.
See, that's so much easier.
Also, not a current player.
Also true.
Also fair.
Fair enough. All right. Well, David Ortiz is my all-time. Especially after the Boston Marathon bombings, I think that was one of the most that was. I mean, incredible. Fair enough. I guess now one of the most likable players. I don't know. I feel like not. I mean, this is obviously kind of more Boston bias, but I feel like not a lot of people hate David Pastrnak. I mean, I feel like he's just like a goofball and everyone loves him.
Yeah, I can't say I know anybody who hates Pastrnak. I'll give you that.
Like I know someone in this conversation that hates Patrice Bergeron for stupid, dumb reasons, and obviously a ton of people hate Brad Marchand. So that's that's neither here nor there. But
maybe it's just the sum of the parts, like because of Drew's hatred for Patrice Bergeron and Marchand being on the same team.
It's the dumbest reason ever.
It's something about Chell, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't hate Patrice Bergeron, but
Anymore.
I don't care for Patrice Bergeron.
I was
He's
gonna
never
say
been
you
my
hated
favorite.
him in high school.
I disliked him a lot. I did. There were so many other players on the team that I liked a lot more than Patrice Bergeron. But irrelevant.
Besides the point. Yeah, so Ortiz
Perceptive.
and Pastrnak, those are my two players.
I'll put an honorable mention in the post for Ortiz for you.
I feel like he's such a city defining player that he has to go on there.
Okay.
Like again, he's not current, but
I'll allow it because otherwise I think you're going to call me a terrorist. So I'm going to allow David Ortiz.
I don't think I would go at that far, especially after like mentioning the Boston Marathon bombings and then going terrorist. I feel like that's not a good.
We teeter the line of terrorism on this show.
I mean, that's fair. I did say I would blow up an airport once or twice. Obviously joking, but
Anyway.
I'm telling you, if Blaine Gabbert shows up, all bets are off.
Drew, do you have your answer?
I do. I'm going with my man Shohei Ohtani. I don't see how you can hate Shohei Ohtani.
That's not who I thought you were going to go with. And I have two answers. My main one, you guys might not know, is Daniel Ricciardo, who is an F1 driver, but he is like the star of their Drive to Survive thing. He is just like this electric personality. He's a lot of fun. It's hard. Like he's one of those dudes who's like hard not to hate or hard not to love. Sorry. So him for my international bias. Drew, I'm surprised you didn't say Jamal Williams. That would have been my second.
That's That's a good point. But I can see people hating Jamal Williams. There's a lot of people that watch football that I could see not being very keen on Jamal Williams.
I can think of one person specifically who would actually have hatred towards Jamal Williams, and one person only. Really, none of you can take a wild guess. Wasn't mine running back, just got traded.
DeAndre Swift. I don't think so. I bet they love each other. I bet they give each other hugs.
I don't know. Goal line.
All right. Well, that's
Jamal Williams, great dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
so. I'll say that. That's. I think that's a good wrap up of that one. But you ready for Who Day?
Oh,
Gotta
are we
be.
throwing anyone in the
I need to
trash
go eat
bag?
dinner.
Oh yeah. I don't know if there's anyone even worth the trash bag this week. I don't know if you guys have
Me,
any.
I guess I'm the only person.
It's
on
the
here.
Zach's
opinions on Miami
Aaron
and
in Miami.
Do the clip. Do the clip.
I hope that was the right clip.
I think you should take the banner down before you do the clip. It covers the thing. All right. I
Very
can. Yeah, that was better though.
Feels good. That feels good. All right, Zach, do you want to share your screen, or do we not have enough space to do it now with Nikolai in here?
We do. It just might be small, but we could just do this, then have it in the middle.
Works for me.
Ooh.
Little game show.
All right, so Nick, you haven't been a part of a Who Day yet. So Nick, this spawned out of, I don't even know where this spawned out of, but what will happen is Zach is going to spin the wheel of difficulty. I love the Google background. That's so fascinating.
Thank you.
I have selected 3 players off of a random team and or year, and also not all 4, and year generator. And you are going to have to guess off of the 3 hints I initially give you that will be either super difficult or not, depending on what the wheel tells you. But as a team, you guys are going to work together to figure out who did.
Drew, do you have the clip ready to go?
I will have it ready to go.
Drew's gonna upload. Just make sure we have a little special clip ready.
It's
for you
ready to
guys.
go. Don't worry.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna not loop it this time either.
yeah, fair enough. You could just play it once. He says it like 17 times. All right, great. So I will spin the wheel. We are doing 3, and here we go.
What do we got?
Easy.
Normal. Oh, easy.
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 All right.
Yeah,
let's go.
that's better than like peaceful or whatever the fuck it was. That was miserable. All right, gentlemen, your first player was a first-round pick out of Oregon. He was on the team that reached the 1995 Rose Bowl. I don't know. I mean, what the fuck else can I give you? I mean, I feel like it really narrows it down. I don't know. He's from Detroit. Like, go. Fuck. Like, the first 2 should give it to you. You already know?
No, I don't know. Not at all.
Oh. All right. The clock has started. You guys are a team. I'm going to give you 3 minutes on it. I guess I'll give you fucking 4, whatever. 3 minutes.
James, it was the 1985 Rose Bowl.
95.
95.
Also, yeah, Nick, you can use whatever tools you want to get to this result. Like, don't worry about it. Just search.
All right.
2.5 minutes left. Surprised we haven't gotten this one yet. Let's see.
Is it
He was
Achilles?
Drew.
Did you say first? You said first round, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it Achilles Smith?
No, actually. So I guess him and his wife have 8 kids, which is surprising. Wear a condom.
All right.
Oh, it's Alex Molden.
It is Alex Molden. First round goes to the boys.
What position did he play?
CB.
He was a defensive back.
Ah, okay, I see him. I see him. Cool. Good job. Let's
Ooh, that was
go.
a lame one, man. Give me Nightmare.
Nightmare. All right. Next spin.
Spin. Oh, come on!
All right, normal. We'll take normal.
All right, normal I can live with. This player out of Memorial High School in Texas had a 10-year career and was a 4-time Pro Bowler. His career ranged from 2008 to 2018. I'll give you that as well to make it a little more normal. On the clock.
Okay. Ugh. What was the high school again, James?
Memorial High School in Texas.
What were the years?
That in Houston?
That is in Port Arthur.
Port Arthur? Okay, because there's a memorial and
I can imagine there's a yacht. You say what year is he in high school? I don't know.
No, what years was his career?
2008.
2008 to 2018.
Yeah, I did say that already. Damn it. Oh, I didn't even realize. Random James fact / whatever. See how well you know me. He was a part of the game that broke young James's college football heart.
I have my guess.
I know who it is.
Yeah, I know who it is too.
Not me. Shoot.
Actually, I'm gonna answer your question here with a random stat. This player actually won me the 2013 fantasy football championship family with 56-point-something points, and that is Jamal motherfucking Charles.
It is Jamal Charles.
Let's go. He won me $100.
The second you said fantasy, I started writing it down. I was like, all right, Zach won. And Zach or the boys won that.
Well,
one.
we got it.
Jamal
I know
Charles.
Drew. I'm sure Drew knew. I don't know. Nick, did you end up getting that or no? No.
No. Sir.
All right, last spin. It's been a very successful.
Come on, give me something here. Give me something here.
No, God damn.
Is it Nightmare?
Nightmare.
Oh, that's such a good clip. Let's hope that they don't come after us for copyright infringement. But
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This player has 4 consonants in their last name. They were the 119th pick in their respective draft. And they were a Patriots practice squad member. Go ahead. Have fun. Nightmare, baby.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, it says off-season or practice squad. I'll give you that.
Okay, well, I have a list of players picked at the 119th pick. Let's see. It definitely wasn't Brandon Marshall.
Not Brandon Marshall.
No. Wasn't Tyreek Cohen either. Can you remind me of the clues again?
He has 1, 2, 3, 4 consonants in his last name.
Okay.
He was the 119th pick, and he was on the Patriots practice squad, which I ended up realizing was actually he was just an off-season member and was later cut.
Is it Keith Newman?
No. Oh, what in my throat? All right, we're rounding the minute and a half mark.
Is it Jabari Holloway?
No.
Damn it.
Well,
He
it
played
can't be.
his first game against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right. It's Eric Gayachuch.
It is Eric Gayachuch.
Is it really?
How did you get there?
What the fuck?
I was just counting consonants in the last names of players drafted 119th overall.
All right, well, Eric Gayachuch. Damn, that's a sweep for the boys.
Let's go.
Good job.
That was a nightmare one too.
Yep.
It's a tough
I
one.
tried to make it difficult. I should have tightened up. Now I know. Don't go by the pick in the draft.
We can get a
I'll
list
know
of
for
that.
next time. Yeah, I'll know for next time.
Okay, well, fantastic. That is
Awesome.
our show.
What a wild fucking episode.
This was
Great.
a whole bunch of something.
This is my favorite one. Sorry, Zach.
Usually everyone's favorite episode is Zach making an ass out of himself or something like that. So that's okay.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have my time. Don't worry.
No, just don't mention any cities or climate, and you'll be fine. Well, let's go back to what would Drew do for some money? Why don't you hide my history of arguing climate? That'd be great. All right, well,
Not
fantastic.
for all the money in the fucking world. That's out
Yeah,
there
fuck you.
forever.
You're a bitch. All right, well, that's the show. Wonderful, obviously, show for 3 out of 4 members here tonight of BOTA. Rob, I love you, man. I fucking miss you.
Anytime you mention a climate, Rob will appear. He's like,
I know I'm nervous. I'm gonna be like out and about, and Rob is just gonna pop his head out of a stall in the bathroom if I mentioned weather one time. Wow, I'm a loss for words, but that was the show. I'm Zach. Apparently, I'm here. I'm present in the now. You know where to find us. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. James is on his phone. That's
I was
where he is.
texting Rob. I'm not gonna lie.
You're
Sorry.
good. No, you're fine. It's fine. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. I don't know. We're
Everything.
everywhere
We're
else,
all-
pretty much.
we're all that good
We're not
shit.
on Stitcher, apparently, which is news to me. It's very sad. I guess we'll try and get back on there for all 0 people that care. All right, well, for Drew, for Nick, and for James, I'm Zach. I'm gonna go bury my head in the sand now. So I'll see you guys.
Hey, beautiful.
Stay soggy, guys. Just not too soggy, because that's climate. We don't like that here.
Bye.